Good morning, student. Today I will deal about the child abuse. So, what is the child abuse? Child abuse is a type of the maltreatment, like the physical, mental, sexual, psychological maltreatment that affect the children's health, especially that one is done by their parents, their caregiver, and that one is done for the potentially or and potentially harm to the child. And then that is occur any kinds of the places like the home and school or another type of place. Next to the compound, that one is a definition. So what is the definition of the child abuse? Child abuse, it means the kind of abuse act that affect the children's health of like psychological health, like the physical health. And that one is a various kind of the abuse, like psychological negligence, physical abuse, verbal abuse, and abuse can be done by the children's family members, their relatives, self parents or neighbor, etc. Next deal the about the cause of child abuse. So various causes or the etiology are founded for the child abuse. First one is lack of parenting engaged skill. That means when parents who have a lack of knowledge regarding the child's needs, their emotional needs, their physical needs, as well as psychological needs. So that one is affect the mentally, that will affect the mentally in the children's. And lack of knowledge about the uh, lack of knowledge about like good parenting hood, that one is also called the cause the child abuse. Now next one is stress and lack of support. So stress like parents who are having the stress, who having the stress regarding their works or regarding their the responsibility, that can they cannot properly play their role as a good parent and create stress. So lack of support and cannot like handle the behavior of the child's, and that was the also cause of the also cause of child abuse. Next one is untreated mental illness. Untreated mental illness, that means like those children who has affected by the chronic mental illnesses or physically illnesses that can create the stress among the parents, among their relatives or among their caregivers. So the parents or the caregivers, they exhausted from those children who are affected from the mentally or physically ill. So that one is also cause the child abuse. Next one is a domestic violence. Domestic violence, any history or otherwise, the domestic violence is a one of the most cause of the child abuse, because that cause the anxiety or fear in the children who face the domestic violence at their home. So this one is also cause of the child abuse. Next one is the alcohol and drug abuse. Alcohol and drug abuse, that means the history of those family who are suffering from the alcohol and drug abuses, yeah, for drug abuse. Drug abuse, this is also responsible for child abuse. Due to alcohol and drug abuse, major types of maltreatment is caused, like the physical abuse into the children's. So this is all about the our cause. Next one is a type of the child abuse. So various type of the child abuse. First one is the physical abuse. Physical abuse, that one physical abuse, that means that is occur when the caregiver or the parents or neighbors uh, physically creating harm to the children's. That one is intention, that one is doing by the intentionally. So this one is a physical abuse. A physical abuse including like the beating, bullying. This one is a type of the kicking. This one is a type of the physical abuse. Next one is the emotional abuse. Emotional abuse, it occur when the parents or caregivers pay not enough attentions to their child, or totally neglecting the child, like rejection, teasing, bullying, etc. are included. Next one is the sexual abuse. Sexual abuse, that means the forcing the child to participation in a sexual activity. So this one is basically doing for the molestations, child molestations, and that create the various type of psychologically problem into the children's. And that this type of abuse is done by the older or older person, adult persons, or older adult persons. Next one is a neglecting. So neglecting, that means it means the failure to provide sufficient attention to the children, or sufficient amount of the needs of the child, like the medical care, clothing, housing, food, education, and safety. Now next come to the next point, that one is the effect of child abuse. So first effects is a develop the trust issues. Develop trust issue, that means the children who are suffering from the kind of the abuse, they cannot re-establish their trust, or they cannot develop their trust to the another person or another family members, because of the fear and anxiety. So first next, unable to express emotion. So due to fear and anxiety, they can't able to express their emotion or their feelings in front of their parents. Now feeling of being worthless and low self esteem due to the various type of abuse, they totally lost their self esteem or confidence. And also they feel guilt, and also they are doing the self blame for whatever is occurs. Mental health problem is also occurring from the abuse, like the depression, sometimes seen, sometimes reported. That one is a depression is a seen into the abused children's. Eating disorder, post traumatic stress disorder, self harm, sometimes they are reported, sometimes they are reported from the societal acts done by the any abused children. So this one is a type of the effect on a child abuse in child. Next, measures to stop child abuse. So how can we stop the child abuse? So first one is to parent must be understand their children's, their behaviors, and their needs. Keep your children's away from the abusers or abuser relatives, to prevent the negative effect on the children's minds. Next, get help, and those families who are suffering, yeah, otherwise who are the history of the drug abuse and alcohol, should be stopped these all kinds. And otherwise that type of history that type of history is creating a negative effect on the children's minds, and that one is a lifelong effect. Whenever you talk with your children, so assume, otherwise just think before saying some words to the in front of your children, because they are also they are creating also emotional scars for a lifetime. So avoid the physical punishments as far as, and make your home violence free zone. and parents should be join the support program for how to behaving a good point good parentinghood, or learn to how a good parenthood is, and take regular break, or otherwise take regularly time to your children to because that was is a the development of the independence, and the children's, and also the children's is sharing their emotions with the parents and other relatives, and educate the children about the good touch and bad touch. This is the most important, because because of lack of knowledge, because due to lack of knowledge, this kind of abuse is happened. So this is all about how to we control the child abuse. And next one is the child abuse reporting. So this one is a 3 points which is a very important before reporting about child abuse. So first one is recognize, second one is respond, and the third one is a report. So this one is the three main important are regarding the child abuse reporting. First one, recognized, that means fully recognized what happened, or what kind of act are doing there or where at the home or any institution. Then response, then should be report to the police stations, otherwise the children's welfare group or support groups. And there is a numbers are given. That one is child abuse welfare's reporting numbers, or child abuse helpline numbers. That one is 202671. That means the safe, it's tell us safe. So calling after recognizing the response should be who are recognized, otherwise who are recognized, otherwise who are seen the kinds of the child abuse. This should be immediately called and reporting regarding the child abuse to the police stations. So this one is all about our child abuse, and how we can prevent, and how we can reporting regarding child abuse. So thank you.